Hello my lovely foodies, welcome back to my kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make donuts, soft donuts recipe. Let's meet our ingredients. So these are the ingredients you are going to need to make your donuts. It's very easy to put together. So let's start by measuring our flour. You are going to need for 3 cups and half of all-purpose flour. You can also use bread flour as well. So this is the right measurement of measuring your flour for your donuts. All these ingredients are easy to put together and it's very easy to get a perfect donut recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and add sugar. I'm using quarter cup of sugar. Go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of yeast. I'm using instant yeast, not active yeast. You can also use active yeast. You just need to prove your yeast when you are doing that. So combine all your dry ingredients together. So this is what you are going to have. When you are done with that, step this aside. To get a donut dough, you are going to need wet ingredients. So I'll be using egg for this recipe, and the egg should be in room temperature. I like mixing my egg before I just make my donuts. I don't like just putting it inside the ingredients immediately. You can also just decide to do that. It's also perfect. So after mixing my egg, I'm going to add it to my dry ingredients. Add water. I don't want it to be too watery and I don't want it to be too thick. So this water measurement is perfect for the donut. You can also switch the water for milk. I have recipe on that I use milk to make my donuts. If you want that video, the link will be in the description below. Mix everything until you get this texture. At this time, it will be very hard. Add unsalted butter. Follow all the ingredients. I'm going to put the measurement of the ingredients in the description below. Please do not forget to check that out as well to follow all the recipe step by step. This recipe is easy. You are going to get that soft, perfect donut recipe. At this stage, I'm just going to work my dough on the surface. Not too hard, but don't overdo it so it will not be too tough. Just do it in a like 5 to 10 minutes. Should be perfect. So that's why our dough is not too light and it's not too thick. So this is the outcome of our donut dough. If you have question, please leave it in the comment section. So check it if your dough is ready. So this is how to check if your dough is ready, and it's going to be like elastic in nature, not too thick, not too firm. This is perfect. A quick tip: though your dough might be different because of the texture of your flour, so just take a note. If you find it too hard stay, you can just give it a walk. Then I'm going to prepare my baking paper just to put my donut dough. If I finish cutting it, then I just need to prepare it so I can leave my dough to rise. Just dust some flour on the paper so it will not stick to the paper. Dust some flour on the surface. It's time for us to start cutting our donut dough. You can use any round shape to cut your dough. Dust some flour on your rolling pin. I like doing that so it will not stick. Everything will come out perfect the way I want it. Then these are some tools that you can use. You can use your round shape cutter like your cookies cutter to cut your donut, or you can also use your donut cutter if you have a donut cutter. I have a good donut cutter. I'm going to use donut cutter to cut my. There's one quick tip I want you guys to know. Just dip your cutter into a flour and use it to round the surface of the dough. It's going to make it very easy for you to cut. It will not stick to your cutter. That is one little trick I normally do, and it works perfectly for me. So I'm going to cut everything until I finish cutting my dough. Please, if you have a question, leave it in the comment section. I'm always open to answer your question regarding any of my recipes. So cut and repeat the process until you are done with your dough. So I'm just going to repeat the process until everything is finished. Place your cut donut into your floured baking paper and put it in a warm place to rise twice the size. I'm going to transfer it into my oven. My oven have a bread proof setting, so I'm going to put it there. So it's like for 30 to 50 minutes. If it doesn't have, please just leave it in a warm place for 30 to 45 minutes. Your bread is going to rise twice the size. At this time in my city is winter, so I just have to transfer it to the oven to prove it. So that is the reason I'm doing that. So this is the outcome after 30 minutes. You can see it has risen twice the side. So it's time for us to start frying our donut. One quick tip about frying your donut, I do not need to forget this tip. Make sure your oil is hot before you start frying it, and please control the heat of your oil, like the temperature of your oil when you are frying your donut. Don't, it should not be too hot, it should not be too cold, like something not so hot where you can control your donuts, so your donuts will not get burned when you are frying it. Just the way I'm doing in the video, you can see the oil is not so hot, so I'm going to flip it to the other side until I finish frying on my donut. One thing, my kids can't wait to start eating this donut. They're already very close by. So our donut is ready. I'm going to remove it from the oil and extract the excess oil with kitchen paper towel. So I'm going to repeat this step all over again until I finish frying my donut. Please give this video a like if you really enjoyed this video so far, and if you have questions, please do not forget to leave it in the comment section. I'm open to answer your question, and do not forget to share my recipe. It means a lot to me. If you are new to my channel, you're so much welcome. I like sharing delicious, simple, homemade recipe and a family-friendly recipe. As you can see, this donut, there's a ring in it. It shows and it comes out very soft, very perfect. So this is the outcome after frying our donuts. So I'm going to coat my donut with sugar. I'm doing the coated part of the sugar donut this time. I'm not doing the chocolate donut. If you want the chocolate coated donut, please let me know in the comment section. I'm going to share that recipe with you guys. Or they make donut as well. They make coated donut. If you want that as well, let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you really enjoy this recipe, please give the video a like and do not forget to share it to see more of my delicious recipe. Subscribe to see amazing recipe. Until next time, happy cooking. Stay safe.